Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay and Associates. We have offices throughout the state of Florida. If you want to learn more about our firm, please go to divorcemenonly.com. Today, I'm with our firm president, Stephanie Nolan, and we're going to talk about custody. First of all, Stephanie, where would people find it in the statute regarding custody?
It would be statute 61.13.
Okay, 6113. All right, now, the court uses 6113 to decide how they're going to rule in a custody case. Stephanie, can describe some of those factors or what happens when the court needs to decide who's going to get custody?
Well, they go through a list of factors that's provided in the statute, like which parent is going to be the better parent to facilitate time sharing. If one parent is being derogatory towards the other parent, it also the moral character of a parent.
And there's about 19 of those. And what I've found, Stephanie, I don't know about you, but one of the biggest statute factors is which parent is going to foster the relationship with the other. Wouldn't you say?
That's a big one, definitely.
So definitely, if there is a situation, you want to keep a diary or something like that to show that if a parent is stopping your time with the child. Okay, so another thing we would need to point out is the statute does not refer to custody anymore. It is now called time sharing. And there are two things, time sharing and shared parental responsibility. Time sharing is the time spent with the child. Shared parental responsibility, will you please describe what that is?
Well, that's where the parents get to share in the decision-making process of the children for the big issues, religion, health, education, the big topics.
Okay. Well, so if they're sharing, is there ever a time when one parent has control over one of the big issues?
There are two scenarios. One is that if a parent is given the ultimate decision-making of the child, it could be just for one area, maybe health or education, or it could be for all the decision-making ability. And then there's sole parental responsibility.
Well, let's stay with ultimate. So if somebody has ultimate responsibility over, let's say, health care, what does that mean? What would they do in that event?
That means they still have to talk to the other parent and they have to involve them in the process. But if they can't reach an agreement on the best course of action for the child, then the parent with the ultimate decision gets to make the decision.
Okay. Now, what is sole parental responsibility? How does it differ? And just generally, what is sole parental responsibility?
Well, sole parental responsibility is difficult to get. It means that a parent can make the sole decision in regards to all the topics, education, religion, and healthcare, and or it can be just one of those. And they don't have to share the information with the other parent. They can just make the decision and not advise the other parent.
Right. And I know that we get a lot of clients who will come in and say, well, we just can't get along. I want sole parental responsibility. And they may not say it like that. They don't know that's what it's technically called. As Stephanie said, it is a very high standard for a person to get sole parental responsibility. So even if you're threatened with it from the other side, or if you want it, know that it is very hard to get. So the bottom line is that it's time sharing factors in the statute. Generally speaking, a judge will look at the factors that are somewhere around 19. You win more factors, you win the case, generally speaking. You're going to get shared parental responsibility most of the time, and it's difficult to get sole parental responsibility. We have 9 offices around the state of Florida. Our firm exclusively represents men. We exclusively practice family law. If you want to learn more about Kenny Lay and Associates, please go to divorcemenonly.com.